Today we're going to be talking about notes mode, primarily chords. The pads have a very good feel and weight to them when you press down on them. I'm still trying to figure out a little bit how the thresholds for the pads work, but once I get that down, I think it'll be very, very smooth feeling and very even sound. Though I went to the University of North Texas, I was an advertising major, and to music theory people, if I make a mistake, I apologize. Push was designed for you to be able to put together shapes to create nice voicings or chords. In this chord section, we're going to be talking today about triads and a good way to be able to get around on the keyboard. I'll first show you the basic way of making these shapes, and then the way that I found that's a little bit easier to make the shapes to keep your fingers very close and not spanning the keyboard. So first things first, let's load a sound. I want to let you know in live.0.5, they added the ability to go into your places so you can get to your packs, user libraries, any folders that you've let live acknowledge. So that's a new addition. New addition. So let's go down to Max for Live, Bassline, which is a great synth. And Pinkerton bass, and then we just load. You can also use these up and down arrows. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video. So we've got the Pinkerton bass. So as you see, that's the scale right there, up an octave. One thing that I have noticed is that the only visual indicators on here are just the root notes, and though there's a lot of advantages of this style of the isomorphic keyboard, a regular keyboard is cool because the black notes help you figure out where you are. Here you just have root notes. What I've figured out that works for me is thinking either in 9s or in 16s, and when you think that way, anywhere you move, your eye can kind of draw it out. And so when you're going off of the basic triad, you know, this fits in that 9 block. And then when you shift over, you think about the next 9 block. So right here is, I'm not going to call them by their notes. I'm going to really just call them 1 through 7. I think it's easier that way, so you don't have to worry about what key you're in. So in the root chord or the 1 chord, you're really just making a triangle of a triad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1 again, and you start the process all over. So when I try to play different chords, I don't think like, oh, C and then G and then what is this, F? I just go 1, 5, 4. So let's play a 1, 4, 5. So if you start thinking kind of in a 9 or a 16, you could start thinking of different things that will work within this box. That's it for today, but for tomorrow and the next couple of days, we're going to be talking about different chord shapes and more about the 9 and 16 grid and how to get around and play melodies on these pads. Please go to my Patreon page if you like this series, and you can support by sponsoring videos, and there's more information on the link below. Once again, this is Josh Spoon, 30 Days of Ableton Push, and I'll see you tomorrow.